Hi, once again, everybody. It's Salo Rebel Baseball this afternoon, the championship game of the Rattan tournament. We are live from Rattan, Oklahoma, as the Rebels get ready to take on the host Rattan Rams for the tournament championship. Rattan coming off a upset win yesterday. The second-ranked Rams in Class A knocked off Class B's top-ranked Roth, who was riding a 49-game spring winning streak into that contest, and Rattan came away with the 10-6 win to advance to this championship game against the Rebels, who picked up another run roll win last night, 10-2 over Hartshorn, the fourth-ranked team in Class 2A, coming off that 10-2 win on Thursday night against the fifth-ranked Worcester Wildcats. Glad you're along with us today on SoloRebels.tv and the Squirtle Network. Looks like the Rebels are going to be the visiting team on the scoreboard and bat first, and we'll take a look at that lineup. For the Rebels, leading off will be Kyler Proctor, who is doing the pitching. Connor Cordell batting second in left field. Easton Ford hitting third at first base. Delton Roberts batting cleanup and playing third. Sawyer Reddick, the designated hitter, hits fifth. Josh Trout catching and batting sixth. Batting seventh is the second baseman Colby Smith, hitting eighth and playing shortstop. This afternoon's Carter Parker, and batting ninth in center field, Xander Marshall. Looks like on the mound for Rattan this afternoon is going to be the left-hander Keegan Robertson. Going to get the start here. See what he can do against this Rebel lineup. Battery for the Rams. Behind the plate's going to be Seth Springfield. Robertson finishes up his warm-up tosses, and leading off for the Rebels are going to be Kyler Proctor. And Proctor steps in to lead off the contest. And watch the first pitch. It's off speed, breaking ball, and it's a strike called. Proctor hitting at 294 in the early stages of the season, and that one's the ball. Robertson gets assigned. The pitch swung on and fouled by Proctor. Count goes 1-2. Here's the next pitch. Swung on. It's a ground ball. Back up the middle for a base hit. A leadoff single by Connor Proctor up the middle. And the Rebels have a base runner here to begin this opening frame. And stepping to the plate is going to be Connor Cordell. Cordell, the RBI leader. Off to a outstanding start on the season as a pickoff try is unsuccessful. See Cordell batting at .429, 14 RBIs after that game-ending walk-off two-run single last night. So pitch a ball. On deck is Easton Ford. Runner goes. Pitch is outside, and Proctor steals second easily. Fourth stolen base of the year for Proctor. 2-0 the count. Now Cordell with an RBI opportunity. As I mentioned, leads the squad thus far. Already 14 RBI through the first 6 games of the year. And he awaits the pitch, watches that outside, 3-0. Rebels trying to get on the scoreboard here. The pitch, and it's low. 4 straight out of the zone to Connor Cordell, and he draws the walk, and that's going to bring up Easton Ford. Easton steps to the plate, batting at a .313 clip. He's got 6 runs batted in this year. Or this spring season. Home run and a double. And the first pitch is a breaking ball, and it's on the outside corner for a strike. Proctor, the runner, at second. Cordell at first. And Robertson's going to twirl and look the runner back. Proctor at second base. And there's a strike call. So Ford with a couple of strikes here. 0-2 pitch. That one's outside. Trying to put the Rebels in front. Easton ready to go. The pitch fouled. Ford fought that one off. And still 1-2 the count to the big junior first baseman. RBI leader the last 2 seasons. Last fall, the state championship campaign, and also in the spring title run. The pitch is home. Swung on. It's a ground ball. Hard shot to second. Goes to the bag for one, and they roll the double play. 4-6-3. A hard ground ball off the bat of Easton Ford, and second baseman to short and on to first for the double play. There's 2 gone as Cordell is erased on that one. Proctor moves on down to third. Dalton Roberts, the batter. hitting a robust 733 through 6 games. Watches the first one upstairs. Here's the next pitch from Robertson, and it's a strike called. Ball is slashed foul down the right side, not a play. Robertson gets his sign to pitch home, and another one. Poked foul. So 1-2 the count to Roberts. Robertson delivers, and it's upstairs. Two-two pitch, and it's called strike on the inside corner as Roberts goes down looking to end the first. For the Rebels, no runs, a hit, a man left. We go to the bottom of inning 1. Silo nothing, and Rattan coming to bat when we return. On the mound for the Rebels going to be Connor Proctor, the junior, making his second appearance of the season, first start of the year. He came on in relief last Friday to close out and save a win on the Florida trip. They defeated Tampa Northside Christian 4-1. Proctor 2 innings to close that one out in his only appearance thus far for the save. No runs, no hits. Struck out 3 and walked the batter. It's going to be Seth Springfield to step in and lead off for Rattan, the left-hand hitting catcher, and he watches that pitch inside. Here's Proctor's next delivery, and that one inside gets away to the backstop. It's 2-0. As has been the case the last couple of days, Proctor may take a little bit getting used to this extremely high mound. And there's a strike call. Springfield was taking all the way there. Here's the next pitch, and it's strike 2. Right on the outside corner. Count even at 2-2. Proctor's next pitch swung on. It's grounded, just foul down the first baseline. Easton Ford with a diving attempt over there, but the ball Curved foul before it got to the base. 2-2 once again, and that one's going to be outside. Count goes full for Springfield. Proctor rocks, fires, pitch swung on, and it is lined into center field for a base hit on that payoff delivery. So a leadoff single by Springfield. Jace May, the next batter. May squares, bunts, foul. Roberts was charging in from third. Rams trying to move the base runner into scoring position, and there's a quick pickoff try, and unsuccessful. Squares and takes low for a ball. Here's another pickoff try. Springfield is back in. Roberts charges, as did Colby Smith, the second baseman, and the pitch is taken for a strike. They were expecting the bunt. May took it all the way. 1-2 count, pitch swung on, ground ball. Pass Roberts at third base into left field. Might have took his eyes off of it right at the last second there. And there's 2 on with nobody out. Next batter's Kale Clay. Proctor checks second. Clay bunts through that one. Here's a throw to second, and not in time as the base runner's back in. Springfield. Oh, 1 count to the left-hand hitting Clay. No score here in the first inning from Rattan this afternoon. Championship game of the Rattan tournament, and pitches inside to Clay for a ball. Counts 1-1, and the pitch is bunted. Proctor go over to field it and bobbles it, and it's an error on that one, on the sacrifice bunt attempt. Looked like the Rebels might have a chance at the runner at third, but Proctor kind of booted the ball, and the bases are loaded with Rams, nobody out. So a meeting on the mound. Coach Billy Jack Bowen goes out there, talks with the entire infield. Couple in a row that probably should have been outs, and now there's no outs, and the base is loaded. With Logan Smith at the plate. Proctor's pitch. Fastball in the dirt. 1-0. Rocks fires. Pitch in there for a strike call. One the count. Squeeze was on, and the pitch is bunted foul. Rams threatening. And there's a ball. Proctor ready to go. Rocks fires, pitch, swing, and a miss, strike three. So the first out recorded on the strikeout came with the high fastball. Got him swinging. And here's the pitch, swung on, popped up left side, foul ground, and Roberts makes the grab on the first pitch there. So 2 outs, back-to-back pitches. Ben Ellis, the next batter. And he watches that one just a little bit inside. Called a ball. Just off the inside corner. Next one. Ground ball hit right side. Fielded there by Smith. Over to first in time. And the Rams leave them loaded. Proctor works out of a bases loaded, no out jam, and Rattan goes scoreless in the first inning. For the Rams, no runs, 1 hit. There were a couple of solo errors and 3 runners left on. We head to the second. Still scoreless. Heading to the second inning here from Rattan today. Championship game of the Rattan Invitational. Earlier today, it was a couple of run rolls. Wright City won the consolation championship over Worcester, 9-0. And then Roth run rolled Hartshorn for the third place victory, 10-0. Sawyer Reddick, the batter, takes the first pitch high for a ball. From the southpaw, Keegan Robertson. And the next one's outside as well, 2-0. Strike called. Rebels got the first two runners on in the last inning, but unable to score. Like I said, largely in part to a double play turn by the Rams. So that pitch was fouled. Count is even to Reddick, the designated hitter, and he's going to loft this one into right center field, and it's going to drop for a base hit. Reddick around first, and he's going to hold there as over to cut it off with the center fielder. So a leadoff single by Sawyer Reddick. Hunter May, the center fielder, able to get over and cut it off. Here's a ball bunted. Fair down the third baseline by Trout. And it's going to move the runner up. As coming in, making a nice play on that was the third baseman for Rattan, James Childers. So Trout with the sacrifice bunt. Reddick in scoring position at second. It's Colby Smith is the batter. Look at second. Here's the pitch home, and it's low for a ball. Here's the next one, and it's outside. 2-0 to Colby Smith, the sophomore second baseman. Robertson's next pitch, upstairs. Smith tried to go after it, or started to go after it, but held up at the last second. So the count 3-0. And here's one in there for a strike, as that time Smith was taking all the way. Top half of the second inning, no score from Rattan this afternoon. Here's a ball lined into left field, going to drop in front of the left fielder for a hit. Smith has a single. Runners at second, or first and third, as Reddick advances. 2 hits in the inning. And that's going to bring Carter Parker to the plate. Parker looking to get the Rebels on the scoreboard, and he watches the first pitch for a strike. Carter got the pitching win yesterday. Runner goes. That one is smashed back up the middle for a base hit. Gets away from the center fielder as well, and here goes Colby Smith on to third. Runner was on the move, and that one was smashed up the middle for a hit from by Carter Parker. And let's see. That's Carter's second RBI of the season. Second hit as well, and the Rebels lead 1-0. That ball is in the dirt, bunted at, throw to second, and they're going to call Parker out. Tried to advance, a little bit of a delay there. Xander Marshall at the plate. One on the count. That one's outside. Strike, and count goes full. So the walk to Xander Marshall loads the bases, and we're back to the top of the order, and it's Kyler Proctor at the plate. 2 on, 2 outs. Rebels have struck for 1 run, and there's a throw to first. Marshall's back in easily. That one is low and in the dirt. Runner takes off. Here comes the throw to second. It's not in time, and Xander steals the bag. Early break. Robertson was not paying attention there and had to step off, and Marshall was able to beat the throw there to second base. So 2 in scoring position now for Proctor. And he's going to hit this one back up the middle for a base hit. 2 runs are going to score, a 2-run single by Kyler Proctor, and it's 3-0. The Rebels picked up an extra run there on after Marshall's steal of second. And we got a visit to the mound. So Proctor comes through with a 2-run single. Smith and Marshall both score, and the Rebels lead at 3-0 over Rattan here in the championship game. Second hit of the contest for Proctor. And the Rebels' 5th of the afternoon here in just less than 2 innings. Or less than 2 full innings. Two down. Connor Cordell at the plate. We saw Proctor steal the bag at second his last time up, or last time on base. Now 7 RBIs on the season for Proctor. There he goes, headed to second, and he has his 5th steal of the season. Beat that throw easily. And once again in scoring position with a chance for Connor Cordell. Pitch home is low. 2-0 the count. Check second. Pitch home. Swung on. It's a towering fly ball. Left center field. Back, and it's gone. It just kept carrying. And out of the park, Connor Cordell does it again. A 2-run homer, his 3rd of the season. And the Rebels lead 5-0. That ball just kept carrying out there, and the Rams ran out of real estate. Here's a one driven into left center for a base hit for Easton Ford on the first pitch. So 3 straight hits for the Rebels now. Proctor had the big 2-run hit. Then an RBI or a 2-run homer from Connor Cordell, and Easton Ford has followed suit. Next batter, Delton Roberts. Pitch in the dirt. Here goes Easton headed to second, and he's going to be safe. So Ford advances on that wild pitch. Rebels have struck for 5 runs here in the second inning. After going scoreless in the first, and there's a breaking ball taken for a strike. Here's Robertson's next delivery and catches the outside corner for a called strike. Roberts trying to keep this going with 2 outs. He's going to hit one on the ground to first and going to be fielded, and they tag the bag there for the out. So Delton is retired to end the first inning, or excuse me, the second inning, but the Rebels pick up 5 runs on 6 hits. There was an error and 1 man left on base. Go to the bottom of 2. It's now Silo 5 and Rattan nothing. Connor Proctor back out for his second inning of work. He worked out of a bases loaded, nobody out jam in the first inning, unscathed. Robertson's going to be the hitter. Steps in there. And he watches the first one for a strike call. Here's the next one. It's lofted into left, and it's going to be off the wall. Cordell turned to play it off the wall, and he's going to hold Robertson to a single. That was a long single, almost went out of the park, but it ricochets off the wall, and nice job by the left fielder, Connor Cordell, to play it and hold Robertson at first base. A courtesy runner out there at first base. Childers is the batter, James Childers, and he watches the ball. Here's one inside. 2-0 the count. Pulled, just foul down the left field line. Here's a pickoff try. Runner was back in. Now the 2-1 pitch, that's a breaking ball, and Childers was fooled on that one. It's 2-2. Ball's high, 3-2. Proctor's next pitch, called strike 3. Fastball got Childers looking on that one on the payoff pitch. Another pickoff try. Ethan Clay's the next batter. And back to the top of the Rattan order as first pitch is low for a ball. That one off speed from Proctor. Oxen fires, and there's one foul. Next pitch, off speed, taken for a ball, runner going, and he's going to be safe at second. Trout kind of got handcuffed on that one. So a stolen base. Rams with the runner in scoring position. Clay the hitter. Pitch from Proctor, and that one just misses. Outside. Three one. Proctor's next pitch. Strike called. Clay thought it was ball four. Was already headed to first base. Proctor's next delivery swung on, ground ball up the middle. Fielded there by Parker on the move, and his throw in time to get Clay out at first. There's two gone. Nice play by Parker. The ground out. Parker go to Ford, and runner at third with two outs. Back to the top of the order, and it's Seth Springfield for the Rams. He watches off speed outside. Here's the next one. Swung on and popped foul. Backing out of play. Ball's outside. 2-1. Next one from Proctor, and outside again. 3-1 the count. Next delivery, and it's ball four. Springfield draws the walk. First walk issued by Proctor. Chase May, the batter, and he watches a strike. Ram runners first and third. And here's the toss to first, but back in safely. Now time called at the plate. Pitch swung on. It's grounded left side. Fielded there by Roberts, and he makes the throw over. Strong throw to first in time, and May is retired to end the second inning on the ground out. So for the Rams in the second, they leave a couple aboard. No runs to hit. And we go to the third. Silo 5 and Rattan nothing. Kevin Farr here live from Rattan, Oklahoma, here on SiloRebels.tv and across the state on the Squirtle Network. Silo with a 5-0 lead through 2 over the Class A second-ranked Rattan Rams. This championship game of the Rattan tournament. Leading off for the Rebels, air in the third, Sawyer Reddick. He began the charge an inning ago. He was the leadoff batter in that 5-run outburst in the second. And he had a single to start that flurry. And watches a ball here from Keegan Robertson, back out there for his third inning of work. That pitch gets away, 2-0. Comes pitch number 50 from Robertson, and it's a strike call. Reddick takes all the way, that one on the inside corner. Next one is fouled. And the count now 2-2. Pitch home, swung on, ground ball, left side. Clay to his right, makes the throw, and in time to get Reddick. Cale Clay had to go a couple of steps to his right on that backhand, but was able to get Reddick at first by a step. Josh Trout, the next batter. Watches the ball. And another one. Trout, sacrifice bunt last inning. Now the 2-0, it's inside. Probably the take on here, 3-0. And it's ball 4. Low and inside. So Trout draws the 4-pitch walk. Courtesy runner. At first base is going to be Britton Salisbury. There's a throw to first. And another. But Salisbury's back in easily. Colby Smith, the batter. And he watches that pitch for a strike called. Here's another toss to first. That one bounces there, but snagged by the first baseman in front of the base. Trying to keep Salisbury close over there. Next pitch, outside. One on one the count. Pitch home, swung on, hit in the air to center field. This one's hanging up for the center fielder. And over to make the grab. So Smith flies out to center. Hunter May out there in center field. Carter Parker, the batter, he's going to pop this one up. Shallow right field, out as the second baseman, and can't make the play. Here comes the throw coming in, goes to second. Parker is sliding in safe, and the not sure if they lost it in the high sky out there, but the second baseman was drifting back and never called off by the right fielder, and that one drops in. Next up is Xander Marshall, and he watches the first pitch strike called. Swing and a miss on that one. Marshall drew a free pass his first time up. Now behind in the count 0-2. 2 outs, 2 on. Rebels threatening again here in the third. Pitch swung on, grounded. Left side. Third baseman up with it, and the throw over in time. James Childers with the throw, and Marshall is retired. On the ground out to end the third inning for Silo. No runs. A hit, 2 runners left. We go to the bottom of 3. Silo leading 5-0. So Silo leaves a pair stranded there in the third. We top half, bottom of this inning now. Cale Clay is going to lead it off. For the Rams, 3, 4, and 5 hitters due up, and watches the ball inside. Proctor at 43 pitches after 2 innings, and there's a swing and a miss. Pulled the string on that one. Next delivery just inside. That one just missed. Next pitch. It's outside. 3-1 the count. Ground ball hit right side. Over the field it is Ford, and he's going to toss it to Proctor. It came off the mound quickly, and Ford to Proctor for the out. There's one gone here in the third. First pitch fouled off there by Logan Smith. The left-hand hitter in the lineup for the Rams, and he's going to foul this one off as well. So 2 quick strikes on back-to-back foul balls. Next pitch is outside. Ooh, strike 3 called. Backdoor curve there, and there's 2 gone. Another Proctor strikeout. Pitch is a ball. Called strike that time. And another one. Called strike 2. Chopper back to the mound, fielded by Proctor, over to first in time, and the Rams once again go in order here in this third inning. No runs, no hits, nobody left. We head to the fourth. Silo leading 5-0. Ready to go here to start this fourth inning, and it's the top of the order coming up for the Rebels. Connor Proctor to lead it off. And he's going to swing on the first pitch and drill it to center field, but right at the center fielder, May, who makes the grab. So Proctor got good contact on that one as well, but first time they've got him out today. Brings up Connor Cordell. Pitch from Robertson, and it's a strike called. Off speed. A little bit off the plate, but called a strike. And there's a similar pitch. That one's a ball. 1-1 to Cordell, and that one goes off the glove of the catcher to the backstop. 2-1. Strike call. Cordell walked his first time and hit a 2-run homer his last time at the plate. And there's count goes full. Payoff pitch coming, and it's grounded into left field for a base hit. Smashed through the hole on the ground. Cordell has his second hit of the game. Brings up Easton Ford. And a balk is called. So Cordell at second. Ford 1 for 2 on the afternoon. Has an RBI chance here, and he watches a strike at a breaking ball. Robertson's pitch fouled. As Ford sliced that one foul off the right side and out of play. Now Robertson's going to step off. Look, Cordell back out there at second base. 0-2 the count to Easton Ford. And the pitch swung on. It's lofted just over the head of the leaping second baseman into right field. Almost a check swing by Ford, but goes as a hit in the book as he got it just over the leaping second baseman. Runners at the corners. Delton Roberts, the next hitter. And Delton watches that one in the dirt, blocked by the catcher. Cordell's going to hold at third, but Ford was off on the move. Takes second. So 2 in scoring position now for Roberts. Delton looking for his first hit of the game, and he is hit by the pitch. So Roberts is plunked on that one. Bases are packed. Sawyer Reddick back to the plate. Reddick had a single his last time up. Nowhere for the Rams to put him. 75 pitches thus far for Keegan Robertson. And 76 is low for a ball. Rams in at the corner. It's back in the middle, looking for a double play, and it's a strike called on the inside corner to Reddick. Count now 1-1. One out. And there's check swing held up there on that pitch in the curveball. Ends up in the dirt. It's 2-1. Reddick was able to lay off it. Silo looking for a big hit from Reddick to really open this up. And he grounds this one left side. Off the glove of the third baseman into left field. 2 runs are going to score on a single by Sawyer Reddick. It's 7-0. Diving attempt by the third baseman Childers there, and it ricochets off his glove into left field, and Reddick with 2 RBIs to tack onto the lead. Going to have a runner. It's going to be Mason Urban. He's going to run for Sawyer Reddick. Urban, he's going to, that's his spot in the lineup. Josh Trout, the batter. And he watches one outside. There's a strike called. One to one now the count. Pitch from Robertson, and Trout takes a big hack at that one and fouls it back to the backstop. Rebels have plated 2, looking for more. Still just 1 out here in the 4th. Pitch home, swung on, and another one fouled. Back to the backstop. Look at second, pitch home, and it's way outside. 2-2. Trout has been on base twice, but looking for his first hit. Going to slice this one down the right field line, but foul. Seven nothing ends the Silo lead here in the 4th. The Rebels, the top-ranked team in Class 2A, facing Class A second-ranked Rattan here. Here's a pickoff at second base, and it gets away. Here goes Delton Roberts headed to third, and on to second goes Urbany. Rattan error. Allows the runners to advance. Now Trout has a chance for 2 RBIs with a hit, and the 2-2 pitch is outside. Count goes full. Infield in, and the pitch is outside. Trout draws the walk. Colby Smith comes to the plate. Gonna have a runner at first for Trout. And it's going to be Brenton Salisbury running at first base. Colby Smith to the plate. And he is 1 for 2 on the afternoon. Takes the pitch for a strike called. The silent lead is 7-0. Pitch from Robertson. That one's way outside. Diving stop by the catcher. Springfield. Pitch number 90 on the way, and it's a swing and miss by Smith. 1-2 the count to the sophomore. This one it's hit high in the air. Shallow right field, coming in as the right fielder, going to make the catch. And here comes the throw, going to be wide at the plate, but Roberts had to hold at third base as that was in shallow right. And there's 2 gone. Carter Parker is the batter. And he watches the first one for a strike call. Parker with a couple hits in the contest. That one's outside. Robertson's next delivery, it's low, and there's a throw to third, and not anywhere near the bag with Childers. Counts 2-1. Parker awaits the pitch. It's swung on. It's driven to deep right center, and back is the center fielder going to make the grab in front of the wall. Parker gave it a ride, but caught just in front of the wall out there in right center field. Rebels leave 3 stranded, but they pick up 2 runs on 3 hits and 1 Rattan error. After 3.5 innings, score now Silo 7 and Rattan nothing. See, pinch hitter at the plate. I believe it's Carson Bailey. And he takes a big swing and miss. That one from Proctor's in there for a strike called. 0-2. Next one just a little bit high. That one just misses. 2-2 the count. And here's a ball hit in the air to center. Over a few steps to his left is Marshall and makes the grab. So Robertson, the pitcher, steps to the plate now. Pitch, swing and miss. And another one called strike. It's again 0-2. This one's high. Trying to give Robertson a chase on that one. Next pitch is bounced in there to the backstop. Evens the count at 2-2. And a swing and a miss for strike 3. Since that opening inning, Proctor has pretty much been in complete control. That's his 4th strikeout. Pitch outside. Rams loaded the bases with nobody out in the first, but did not score. And the junior has settled in since then. Proctor's next pitch, swung on, soft liner to third, and Roberts makes the grab. To end the inning once again for the Rams, 3 up, 3 down in the 4th. We go to the 5th. Silo leading 7-0. New pitcher on for Rattan here. James Childers coming to the mound. As Robertson is finished in his pitching duty after 4 innings. He allowed 7 runs on 11 hits. Struck out 1 and walked 4. Also hit a batter. Nine, 1, and 2. Batters due up. Gonna have a pinch hitter for the Rebels. Going to be Charlie Gardner. As he will hit for Xander Marshall to lead off here in the 5th inning. First pitch from Childers upstairs. Right-hander on the mound now. And that one's high as well. 2-0. Here's a strike call. Rebels bidding for their 35th consecutive spring victory here today. As that one misses for a ball. They won 28 in a row to end the season last spring and started out 6 straight wins. As Gardner draws the walk. And it's going to be a runner back in is going to be Xander Marshall. After the leadoff walk to Charlie Gardner. Connor Proctor steps to the plate today, and he has had some good swings. Here's a quick throw to first, and Gardner just back in safely. Proctor lined out on a smash to centers last time up. Had 2 hits his first 2 trips. This is 4th time up today, and watches that one low for a ball. Here's another toss to first, not in time. And that pitch on the inside corner. Proctor started to duck away from it. Count 1-1. Here's one pulled foul and out of play. Smash that one. Count now 1-2. Here's one inside. 2-2 the count. Marshall the runner at first, and that pitch is fouled off. Marshall was on the move. Proctor fouls it off. Kind of got handcuffed a little bit on that one. Pitch home, and it's low. 3-0. Nice job by Springfield to keep that one from going to the backstop and allowing the runner to advance. See what they do with Proctor here. Full count. I would imagine Marshall's going to be going. The Rams may be thinking similar as another pickoff try. Runner goes, payoff pitch in the dirt. Go to the backstop. It's ball 4. And there's 2 aboard once again for Connor Cordell. It's been another big day for Connor. Single home run. 2 RBIs. He's walked once. Been on base all 3 times. He watches the first pitch here for a strike call. Two aboard, nobody out for Silo. And he's going to bunt. Over the field is the pitcher, and the throw to first, not in time. Safe at first. Was a bang-bang play over there, but I think Cordell may have caught him by surprise with the bunt, and I don't think Coach Clay thought he was out. So, they're going to call him out on the appeal to the home plate umpire. They're going to say the home plate umpire is going to say the throw did beat him there. So it's going to go as a sacrifice bunt for Cordell. So there'll be 1 out. Both runners move up, however, into scoring position for Easton Ford. Pitch from Childers, and that one's high and tight. Silo looking for at least a run here to potentially end it on the run roll. The bottom half of this inning is that one is a called strike. And there's a throw to third and nearly gets away. Third baseman was not near the bag, nowhere near the bag. Pitch was called a strike. A little bit low and inside, but to the dismay of the Silo fans to our left. Here's a strike called now. It's 1-2. Infield in all the way around. Trying to cut off this run at the plate. Pitch to Ford. Outside. 2-2 count. Next delivery. It's, called strike 3 on the inside corner. As Ford ducked away from that one and it's called out for the second out of the inning. Delton Roberts to the plate now. And he watches the ball. So there's 2 outs. Pitch to Roberts and drilled in the back again. I think that's the second time he's been hit today. So Roberts drilled in the back there. Base is loaded now. 2 outs. Sawyer Reddick back to the plate. Reddick 2 for 3 on the afternoon. And he'll take a strike. Next pitch, and it's high off the backstop and off the padding back there. And Marshall held at third. Catcher tracked it down, but Marshall unable to advance from third base. Next pitch, and that one's inside for a ball. 2-1. This one's hit, swung on, hit deep to left. It's going and gone by Sawyer Reddick, a grand slam home run over the left field wall. The left fielder just turned and watched it go as Reddick smashes this one over the left field wall for a grand slam to put the Rebels up 11-0. Josh Trout, the next batter. Watches a strike called. And that one's a ball. So the Rebels tack on 4 on one swing of the bat by Sawyer Reddick. Swing and miss there. And Trout to watch that one for a ball. Strike 3 called to end the inning. As Trout called out on strikes. The Rebels, however, pick up 4 runs on one big swing of the bat from Sawyer Reddick. His first home run of the season, a grand slam. And Silo leads it 11-0 as we head to the bottom of 5, 3 outs away from ending this on a run roll. We got a pitching change for the Rebels. Now, Easton Ford's going to come on here for the fifth inning. Let's take a look at Easton's numbers for the season, making his third appearance. Want to know the record, 8.64 ERA. It's allowed 10 runs, 7 earned on 11 hits. Got a pair and walked 3. Ball is pulled foul. Ethan Clay is the batter. And there's a strike call. Rebels' next action comes up Monday at Caddo at 4:30. Here's ball lifted into center field for a base hit. So a single to center, just the third hit of the day for Rattan, but back to the top of the Ram order here. Seth Springfield batting. And that pitch is low from Easton Ford. Monday at Caddo, the next Rebel action, and then the Atoka Woodbat tournament begins on Thursday. Rebels scheduled to play in Calera Thursday night at 6 p.m. Ball fouled off the left side. Cordell was giving chase, but couldn't quite get there. So the Rebels will be in action 6 p.m. on Thursday. That Toka tournament. Two-one count. Pitch upstairs. 3-1. I believe our next broadcast here on SilentRebels.tv of Rebel Baseball comes a week from Monday. The Rebels will host Idabel, as that one is fouled back to the backstop. So another foul ball. Try it again on 3-2. And there's another one back to the screen. Payoff pitch, runners on the move. This one's hit in the air to right field. Urbany has this one scoped out and going to make the grab. Springfield got just a little bit under that one. And flies out to right to Mason Urbany. There's one out. Chase May, the next batter. And he'll take a big swing on that pitch and come up empty. Ground ball, cued off the bat, right side, not a play. Foul. 0-2 the count. Silo looking for its third run roll victory of this Rattan tournament. And that one just misses outside. Knocked off fifth-ranked Worcester 10-2 on Thursday night. Fourth-ranked Hartshorn 10-2 on Friday night. And those 2A ranked opponents. And today it's Class A's second-ranked Rattan. Rebels leading 11-0 here in the fifth. There's strike three call. So there's two gone. Rebels appear to be heading to their 35th consecutive spring victory. One out away from ending it here on the run roll. Pitch from Ford, and it's in the dirt. Nice block by Trout behind the plate. Chopper, right side, fielded on a hop there by Colby Smith, and over to first in time, and that's the ball game. 11-0 is the final. The Rebels win it to claim the championship of the Rattan Invitational. Final numbers look like this afternoon. Kyler Proctor gets the win for the Rebels on the mound, goes 4 innings as he allowed no runs on 2 hits, struck out 4, and walked 1 to pick up the victory. And at the plate, the Rebels had another good day. 12 hits in total as several players had multiple hits. Sawyer Reddick ended up with 3 hits, including a home run, and he drove in 6 to lead the charge for the Silo offense. He had a big grand slam in that. The Rebels also had, 2 hits from Connor Cordell, a single and a home run. He drove in a pair. Kyler Proctor had 2 hits and 2 RBIs. Also, Easton Ford had a pair of hits. And Carter Parker ended up with a pair of hits, single and a double, and he had 1 RBI also. And let's see, Colby Smith had the final Rebel hit of the day. It's going to about do it. As the Rebels getting presented the championship plaque now at home plate, as they take home the Rattan Tournament Championship. 11-0, the final over the Rams here in this championship game today. Gonna about do it from Rattan. Until next time, I'm Kevin Farr saying so long, and the Rebels win 11-0.